everybody. So I'm sitting here on the water. It's a very good view. I love the smell here, and it's one of the things that keeps me here. I haven't been out here for a little bit, but it feels pretty good. I just got my car fixed, and it feels nice to drive it again, actually. Clutch went. Got a 6-speed manual Nissan. Feels pretty good to ride. I love coming out here in the dark. I love coming out here in the sunshine. You've seen the view of the mountains, right? The Olympia Mountains over there in Washington State. Very nice. The water's very calm today. I love hearing the sound of the waves at nighttime, though. Love coming down here when no one's here. I can just feel on my skin, it just feels good. Something about the air, something in the air here. There's still snow on the mountains over there as well. Feel pretty good today in the last couple of days. I'll tell you a reason why. Sometimes we don't get chances in life that we do, Even just to talk to friends, right? A very good friend motivated me to quit drinking. She never asked me to stop or anything like that. I just figured she doesn't really drink, so if I'm ever going to really meet her and be around her, why would I drink around her? Right? I'm not going to be that type. And I felt pretty strong about that, right? So I stopped drinking. And then I used to say really cocky, arrogant things to her. And like I said before, what happens, some people, they can take that for a while, But then sometimes they can humble you. And like I said, I got humbled. Because when my calls weren't being answered, my texts weren't being returned, and I wasn't getting any texts or phone calls anymore, it was just it was fucking, I felt like kind of a low time for me like that, And the other day I got a text back, and I was like, what the frig? Not a text back, because I haven't texted for so long now. But I just got a text out of the blue, and I was like, what? I had to look 2 or 3 times to make sure. I was like, oh, that is her. I had to double check and everything like that. And so I felt pretty good about that, right? I think that's the second or third or maybe fourth chance that she gave me, basically, like that, after being arrogant. So like I said, sometimes, man, it's not good to be arrogant in life towards people, right? I'm not really going to be like that anymore. I kind of changed ways. And I think a lot of you people are in the same situation. You've been like that as well, where, you lost somebody you care about, because of your attitudes. And, you got to change that, right? You got to learn to bite your tongue and not do that kind of thing. Because it doesn't really feel good, right? When you're ghosted, or you're not getting the attention that you were getting from that person. So I feel pretty good. I feel like I got a second chance. So I'm just gonna, just be myself, not so arrogant, right? Sometimes myself is arrogant, but I can't really be like that, Even though, I got some nice big muscles, don't I? Look at that. Fuck. You know it, right? 400-pound plus bench presser here. Over my body weight overhead presser. And there's another thing too, should I watch negative things that people say on me? Should I really do that? Do I really care what they say? Not really. I might do a video of all the videos and just watch all the negative videos that people made on me. I might do that because it really doesn't hurt me. It doesn't bother me. Right? I just haven't had the time to watch it because I really don't care what negative things people say about me. They don't do what I do. They couldn't fit in my size 12 shoes, right? You know what I mean? They don't have my range of motion. You know what I mean? So can't do the things I do, so how can they criticize me? It's like, how can somebody criticize you or me or anyone? How can I criticize anyone when I can't even fit in their shoes? When I can't do what they do? I'm not gonna do what they do, right? I can't do that. It doesn't make any sense. You know, for somebody to criticize me for things that they could never do, it makes no sense to me to even watch it. So I try to be positive in life. I try not to put all the negative things in front of me, right? Because I don't really need to. You know, I don't really care to. It's kind of a waste of my time. I'd rather just sit out here, right, and watch things like this. Like, see that nice little seal? See the seal just swimming by, minding his own business, just chilling, right? You know, just relaxing. You know? Looking for fish. You know? See? I like that. The seal. Right? I like that. He went for the dive. See that? I've seen a few of them down here before. I chased them down there one time. I've seen killer whales as well. You know, they come around here. There's also great white sharks in here as well. Salmon sharks. A lot of people don't think there's great whites in here, but there's great white sharks in here. Right? They go in cold water. There have been sightings up here. So, yeah. I already know that. That's why I don't really swim in the ocean, right? I used to in Florida, but in the Bahamas when I was there. But I wasn't really into that. Not really into that no more. I've seen the killer whale before. Haven't seen any sharks, but I know there is some. Yeah. So for me, being out here like that is being positive, right? I don't need to watch any negative things. I don't got to put any negative stuff out to people, because when I do that, it just comes back at me even more. Right? I'm not really a negative person. I used to be a very angry person. You know, I try to be more normal now and positive in life. Put out positive attitude, and then positive things will come back to me like that, hopefully. There's always going to be some negative things, right? But, you know, if you got no haters, you're not doing anything right, maybe. You know, or you don't put yourself out there enough. But if you put yourself out there, you're going to have negative haters, right? Because there's going to be jealous people. I was putting out some positive energy, so then a positive person came back into my life, and I feel great about that. Maybe I'd be so lucky one day to have them sitting next to me out here like this, you know? It'd be so nice, right? I did have a positive person in my life at the time, but I pushed her away as well. And that's being negative in life. When you're negative like that, people can only take it so long. I just breathe so clear out here, it's nice. See, I don't really need to watch or listen to anybody that's negative, right, towards me or anybody else, because I'm not too much into that negative energy. People can criticize me all they want to. Like I said, they're not going to do what I do, right? I'm natural. And at my age, my body weight, you know, can't do what I do, right? Even my trade that I do, I'm a mason. And I'm a brick mason, a block mason, a stone mason as well. And a concrete mason. I can do finishing, I can do edging, I can do everything. And when you know that kind of stuff, It takes a long time to learn it, right? And I'm always learning. My mind's always open to things. So I gotta be positive towards those kind of things in life, and then positive things will come back to me. Right? Sometimes I do get down, okay? And when I'm down, I don't go so far, right? But then I get brought up again. It's like I can give them what I need, right? That's why I believe in a higher power than me. And I already know that it's out there. It's all around me. It's inside me. It's inside of you people too as well. And you got to realize that in life. And when you do that, things will change for you. Right? Nothing's easy in life, you know. Good things are not easy to accomplish. Some of us haven't been given everything in life. So we gotta work for it. We might never get it, but we just keep pursuing ourselves and moving forward. I'll always move forward, no matter what. No matter what negative comes at me, I will go forward in life. I'll keep myself natural and strong. Nothing can stop me. I always found that people in my life made me stronger. And they also can make me weaker as well. Me, I believe and I see things in my life, and it makes me believe in myself that I can actually do it. Like when I lift heavy weights, I believe in myself and I can actually feel myself and see myself doing that. And then when I do that, I have that confidence and it makes me do it. Some of you need a drug to do that. I never have. Right? I'll keep moving up my little weight that I do little by little. Right? Nothing can stop me. I'm not on any kind of drug that I don't have to take. Right? That I have to take and keep taking. I don't depend on anything like that. I'm not on creatine or I'm not on anything like that. I take my multivitamins. I eat once a day. I work all day long. Take days off when I can. But I'll keep going forward in life, no matter what any of you people try to put in front of me. You can be negative all you want to. It doesn't affect me. I probably won't even watch it. Why should I? You know how many negative things people put in front of me in my life? They haven't stopped me. They were all weak compared to me, and they know it. That's why they couldn't even stand close to me. They wouldn't even do anything to me. The little people never bothered me. Okay, I was never afraid of you people. Ever. And I never will be. Peace. I hope everyone does good in their life. Be positive, and I hope you achieve your goals. And here's the view I'm looking at right now.